Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Today we're in our Erin Condren 7x9 Daily Duo. This is my go-to planner. I don't see this one going anywhere. Like, I absolutely love it. It works so well. I found another way of adding another planner into every single page so that there's like a one-stop shop. Absolutely loving it. Okay, so we started by doing our monthly here. This is kit 367 in my shop. Absolutely love it. I have referred to this thing so many times and it is so gratefully helpful. And so I like don't see this going anywhere. In fact, the months that I don't get to this in time, like I feel very disheveled. So then we end up moving on and we broke it down to weekly. So this will be my weekly brain dump for this week. I'm just waiting to fill it in until the time gets closer so that I know it's as accurate and helpful as can be, but absolutely love it. So we're doing week 33, that's August 11th through the 17th. And then this is the other section of the weekly. And so we end up putting everything that's scheduled wise, everything that is a task to do, whether it's home life or out and about. We have our to buy list. So this is a grocery list, but also other tasks. So this can be from online or be in store, like either way, anything that I need to purchase, whether it's instantly or if I need to purchase it within the next month, goes on here. So it's out of my mind and I don't have to stress about forgetting about it. We have meals. I usually plan 3 to 5 meals per week, and then the rest are like leftovers and such. And so again, I'll fill that in as the time gets a little bit closer to see what all we end up eating before that time. Meal prep is pretty important, like washing the fruit, getting stuff ready for work ones, snacks for kids, because if you see over here, we have a dance camp week and we have a football camp week. It's a busy week for snacks, that's for sure. Like we're gonna have to pre-plan and pre-prep for those poor kids. And then grocery pickups, I know I'll be doing a Walmart one and a Sam's Club one, but I don't know what days yet. Down here's my workouts, and we will be trying to pre-schedule in the workouts on the days. I did that last week and I ended up really liking it and it was really helpful. So we will keep going. So this kit that we're going to use is kit 369. This is the 7x9 Daily Duo. So this is the headers with all of the days of the week and such. And then we have, this was a miscut, and so that's why it looks all funny. Like these bottom 2 boxes I won't be using, but I will use these top 2 boxes, and I didn't want it going to waste. So this is 2B, 2C, and 2D. And then I got muted color labels, and then also the 7th box and all the extras. These are the check it off. These are lines, dash lines, and then all your scripts and your icons that you guys love. And then other things to set up this box is Planning with Jamie scripts I use, because this bottom box, like what goes down here for me, is my Planning with Jamie planner within this planner. And so I use these checklists and then I use the scripts to set up those boxes every single time. We'll also need a little injection icon from Planner Kate. We will use hockey symbols from Chrissy Ann Designs. We'll be using a workout icon from Planning with Jamie. We want meal icons from Planning with Jamie, the mini workout icon, and the fitness trackers. We're using Fitness Tracker 3, which is the black box ones. And we put, like, that's how I'm setting up my fitness planner within my daily planner every single day. Other things we'll use is YouTube icons for my videos that are coming out. We'll use our film and our edit scripts. A few icons that we might want to use is laptop icons for like design time or admin work type stuff, a little alarm clock, any bills or any type of paydays. I have a little camera. I also have Planner Kate cameras, so I can kind of choose which one for filming days. Calendar for either scheduling stuff or for like weekly reset. I have little packages also. We have some cute Planner Kate ones. I can kind of choose like when I'm mailing out all my packages. We could put those down. I usually like Power Hour for almost every single day. Sometimes we'll use these mini flags. I grabbed out the rainbow ones because they also have neutral on the second half of it. And so I feel like if I'm making like a little list, like film, and then I want to put like 3 different things I'm filming, these are good options for it. We'll want the grocery pickup, but I don't know if I'll be able to use it yet because I don't know exactly what day. We can use from Planner Kate these little dance ballet shoes. Those are super cute. We can also use, instead of mine, I'll use Planner Kate's stethoscope for the work days. I'm also gonna get out my laundry icons and my grocery icons because usually as I start planning through, it's pretty obvious what days different items need to occur at. And for now, that seems like everything. I just wanted to get it all pulled and show you guys what I generally use. I feel like there is some missing, but that's okay. We'll pull them as we need. Okay, so I end up dividing stuff. There's icons over here that I don't use for every single day. There's scripts over here that I might be picking from, and the ones that are on top right here, I need to be able to set up stuff before we get started. And then kind of same with this. This goes on every single day, and I usually kind of like lay it all out before I start writing in like in-depth stuff. So what I generally do first is we are going to set up these bottom boxes. Let's go ahead and get the planner out of the way for a few seconds. And let's go ahead and set up these boxes how we normally do. I just grabbed tweezers, and then I'm gonna actually work from the bottom here. So every single day that I do this, I put one of these. So I put one of my Planning with Jamie scripts at the top, and then one of the 7x9 Daily Duo black-white checklists. These do not fit. The spacing for the notebook is different than the spacing for the Daily Duo. So these spacings are the same as this that goes in the top to-do section, but I just use these to make a list, like a checkoff list for Planning with Jamie. So that's how I make my own planner within my planner. And then basically for each of these, I end up going through and doing that. And I love this. It has been so helpful. The dashboard planner though is almost taken place of this, but I feel like still I like this because it really breaks it down. Like I see what my true time blocking is to let me know like when am I available to truly do stuff versus not. And so that's why it is so helpful. So let's get Planning with Jamie on top of each of them. Again, we're not gonna use these two. We are gonna use these two just because they were miscuts. No idea if my machine kind of pulled it in weird, or I don't know why this happened because it doesn't usually, but I'm just like, you know what? I can use it. It's still good for me. Okay, so Planning with Jamie we're good with right now. And then these, I am just gonna throw down with my hand. So the inside of this white box, basically that corner area, I just kind of match it closely there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then just lay it down straight, and it ends up spacing it out like so great for me. And then we need to do these ones. Here we go. We have dance and everything to go to tonight, so I need to be wrapping this up here pretty soon so that we can get everything ready and packed and out the door at a certain time. My daughter is on a date with her boyfriend for the day. They're just kind of hanging out, doing a little shopping. One's gonna go to the movies, get something to eat. Feels very weird, but that's the stage of life we're at right now. Okay, so all those are prepped and ready. And then I also like to prep, that one's ready. I like to prep these ones also. So let's get our tweezers out again because I just like it that way. I know last week I put it up here to the top, and sometimes it starts getting chunky that way. So we're gonna alternate. We're gonna come over here first with Monday and then go back and forth. Also, Monday's the 11th, so I'm gonna lay down that date so that I don't mess this up. I like am pre-recording in the future and I like to mess stuff up. I'm pretty sure some of the stuff I wrote on my dashboard is stuff that will get done prior to the week, like for the week that I end up videoing. I think that I'll have to change what week number I'll be working on. So basically, like, I was recording week 33 and I was saying I needed to record and edit all those videos and stuff. Well, those videos will already be recorded prior to week 33. So I need to go back and switch that to week 34 and week 35. I don't know, that might be really confusing to you guys. All right, we have a Saturday and Sunday. I keep these all individual because some people like to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because when they open up their planner, they don't like them to match side by side. I do like them to match side by side. And so that's why I decided to like leave this completely open and make it optional for you. Also, some people do not use Saturday and Sunday and they switch that to something different. And so again, it gives you guys a lot of different options to personalize your planner for you, because that's the whole point, right? Like, we all have planners to be functional for us. Okay, 14. School starts so soon. I am not ready for it. Oh, I just want it to like slow down. This whole summer just went by so fast. I don't even know why. So, okay, we have all those done. So let's get our planner back out and then we can start using all of these different stickers. Okay, so I think my best bet is to just start on Monday and lay down the big portion of the kit. So we'll lay down the header that is up here. And I don't have to white anything out because the pure fact I got a very neutral inside. And so it ends up making it nice and easy for me. Also, if you want to put the kit number or put Planning with Jamie, like I have the kit number already pre-cut for you from, we're going to put it just a little lower, from my machine. And so it's really, really nice that way. On Monday, nope. I just want to lay down the base. Like, I always get so distracted and I want to do more. I need to just get the base laid down here. Okay, those are so super cute. I love this colorway all together. We need a to-do. And I just cover that up there. And then these are those funny ones. And so they're not cut out perfectly. You can see over here, it's a little slanted, and I guess we'll see when we lay this down. Yeah, it kind of runs into the area over here, but I don't think it's gonna affect the functionality, so I'm gonna leave it because I don't really mind. The other things I want to lay down every day is some meal icons I've been putting down here at the way bottom. That has been beautiful for me. I've really liked that, so that'll go there. And then, so here is a meal planning, hourly or time blocking, a business planner, a personal chores household type planner, and then I end up grabbing this and making also a fitness planner. Yes, you just heard that. Like, there are so many planners in this one and it just works so, so well. And then this is like my Apple Watch stuff. And so my goals are 500, 20, and 12. So 500 move, 20 minutes exercise, and 12 for standing. I wish that standing could be something else because I always hit that one. But it is what it is. I had these all turned up higher, like you can customize them. I had them higher, but guys, I am back to a really bad baseline. And so this is what my goals are, you know, and if you want to share your goals down below, please do. I'm really curious, like, what everybody sets their goals at. Okay, so those are all filled out for us. And so every single page we're going to go through, we're going to do the same concept. Okay. Let's do, I think I kind of want to do this funky one first. There's a chance this top one isn't funky at all. No, it looks pretty straight actually. So that's good. There we go. So we'll get rid of that, and then let's actually move these back over here so that I can kind of put them over when we're all done with them. Let's get the header for Tuesday. It's so funny because people at work are like looking at this, and I don't think they understand like how helpful it is, because they just don't have like this monotonous schedule that we do, and they don't get into all of it. I mean, they're like, oh, that's really pretty, but nobody's like geeking over it, versus when I worked at a different location, they got me. They were like my people, and I really appreciated that greatly. So I kind of laugh. But I'm like, I'm also not a follower at all. Like, what works for me is what I'm going to use. And so I don't see it changing. Okay. And then we have our meal planner. I just put that way down here at the bottom. And then I think that's all we have. So let's go on to Thursday, and I gotta see what Thursday, we are the blue for Wednesday and Thursday. So let's get that down. A lot of times I'll put also the days I work, but I'm just waiting to look at my schedule till we are like done with this first. Okay. See how much it helps to like pre-prep these and put them on? Like I could just literally just grab the stickers. Or one day I did all this while I was at work, because I'm like, it's already all pre-prepped for me, and I don't have to worry about like, do I have the correct stickers and all that. Okay, so this one is gonna go right along the line, and it goes straight down. We need the header over here for Wednesday. August 13th, so far through August already. Okay, and then we're just gonna grab and go. So we have our meal planner here. That one we'll use in a little bit. And this I like to do this first before I put down the fitness one, just so that spacing is correct. There we go. We need our little to-do. And then we need our fitness. And our mini workout. Beautiful. And then for Thursday, we need to do this little section here also. I really hope Erin Condren doesn't do huge changes to, I need to fill out this survey, but huge changes to their planners, because like their daily duo specifically, because I feel like this just works out so well for me currently. And if they change a whole bunch, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I actually like having this big space. It threw me off at first, because I'm like, okay, so I put a box down there, and then what do I do? And at first I'm like, I could put like my daily chores, like my daily tasks. I tried making a menu planner. I tried making it like a fitness planner. I don't know, just nothing flowed really well right there. And so it wasn't until I got like this layout that it has been working so well. So I really hope they don't change stuff. Things that I think that they could definitely change. I miss this being decorative. The fact that everybody got the same one is really sad to me. Like I use this all the time, and I love looking at it being nice and bright. These stickers being back here, I don't really care. In fact, let's tear these out, because they're just adding bulk and weight to, like I carry this to work all the time, and it's heavy. Let me make sure that's, yeah. I think in the past I've like barely used maybe 5 of these stickers after all these years. So let's just get those out. I mean, I love a lot of stuff like this page. It's nice to have, but I don't know, like I feel like I could also look up these dates very easily. And I do love that they put like a little gist about them basically. I think that's really cute. And I love the little asterisks because when you like see them, you think like, oh, Erin Condren. So I do like that. The other thing too that is a little bit frustrating is like this vellum. I mean, like mine has asterisks because it's from last year, but the new ones are just blank, which is cute because like, look, you can see all the cute stickers and stuff. But man, if they, with the hexagons that came out this year, would have had a colorful vellum, that could have been absolutely beautiful. So yeah, like I like the 6 months boxes, but I really wish they had 12 months because as much as this is only a 6-month planner, like I am already pre-planning, like keeping track of stuff for the next 6 months that I need to put into my new planner. So I kind of think that's one thing they could improve upon. And I don't generally use this for anything. So I feel like that would be a really easy way that they could like have this be 12-month boxes, because most of us use this for each month of the year. Not all of us, I know we don't, but the ones that we do, like we would appreciate them being next to each other. And then this page could go right here instead, but I don't know. Just little things that I've kind of thought of over the years. Okay, so Thursday's all done. Let's go on to Friday. And I'm gonna put them all over here again. Yeah, so they send out a survey every year, and I think it's like in the last few days of needing to get filled out. So I need to fill that out because I mean, most of the time they do listen to us. There's a few times that people are like, everybody is screaming the same thing and you're not listening. Like everybody was screaming to get rid of the calendar that was up here, and then it had a free space. All this was moved down and this box was smaller. It didn't really bother me. I didn't really mind either way, but I also was surprised for how long everybody was talking about it, that it took like as long as it did for Erin Condren to change it, which it's not simple changing stuff sometimes, especially if you have a lot of back stock of like the pre-printed pages or whatever. So okay, there is that. I don't know, what suggestions have you guys given Erin Condren for changes? Like, did you do your survey and what all did you put on it? Like, I'm really curious to hear. I know some other YouTubers have been putting like what their suggestions or what their thoughts are in their videos, and I enjoy hearing it because I'm just like, oh, I never thought of that, or yeah, that's not a big red flag for me. I do like the time range that they have and the spacing and stuff. I feel like that works out, so hopefully they just leave that alone. A lot of people get frustrated it only goes till 7 p.m. If there's stuff after that, I just write the day or write the time. I don't really worry about it like truly being in the date range. Okay, oh, the fitness part. I'm like, I feel like we're forgetting something on this one. Okay, so we need our tracker, and then we need our little workout. Cute, 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 cute. And then we're gonna go on to Saturday. My talks have been so random on this video. We have just gone like from one topic to the other on this video. I think it's weird to watch videos that don't talk about like life and making this functional and why they're doing stuff and all that kind of stuff. Like I know some people hate chatty planners, and I'm sorry if you do, and you're probably not watching this video if you do, because I'm a chatty planner. But also, like, I love to get to know the person behind the screen and like why they do what they do and how they do it and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's super useful and helpful, but to each their own. We all have a different style, that's for sure. Okay, we need our little meal. And then we need our little fitness planner. I need to go back through and fill out all my numbers for before this. And seeing the numbers when they're really bad, like they are now, actually motivates me to beat the numbers for the next week. So this is how I lost 40 pounds before, was tracking all these numbers. I would get mad at myself over them and I'd be like, that's it, I'm doing better next week. And I would. So it's almost like a punishment or embarrassing me to do better. I don't know, that sounds really bad when I say it out loud. Okay. And we are up there. Oh, I like this one. This one's fun. And we're gonna get more colors popping in here. We need our little to-do. Beautiful. We need our workout, and I can get rid of this one. It's all empty. I've emptied a lot this week. Like there's a lot getting thrown away or needing restocked, like reprinted and cut and restocked, which is good and bad all at the same time. Okay, we have that. And is that all? Did we do it all? Okay, let's go back through. We're gonna get up to Monday and we're gonna look at our calendar and see what all we need to do. So on Monday, I work at 9. Do I want this or do I want this? I feel like this one. So let's use this light pink. And at 9, we're gonna put our washi strip. And then last week, I ended up drawing like a line down. Here we go. And we're gonna use our clear ruler instead of our stencil this time. But I just drew a line straight down to show like how much of a day is taken up by it, so that if I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't write anything, I know why I didn't write anything, because I was working nonstop. I think I'm gonna do it up there too. Okay, so that is down. And then we want to grab our work script here and put that in. And then I remember over here, we had grabbed our stethoscopes from Planner Kate. So let's put, it really doesn't matter what color. Let's put one of those colors because that's just cute. And then I like to write what I work and where I work. Let me double check that now that I already wrote it. Yes. And then we have football and we have dance and it's payday. So those are things. Actually, let's get out a payday script in here. Like I have it on here already, like payday, and I have a little money icon, but I also have some Planner Kate payday one that I want to use. It's probably right there. Nope, planning time, pickup, practice, power hour, planner therapy. I need some of that. Practice we might use. Here's my payday, there's Planner Kate payday. Let's use Planner Kate this week. I just haven't used it for a while, so I figure why not? Love to spread the wealth. Okay. So we will put payday up here, and then we have football at 5:30 to 7 and dance at 4 to 8:30. So in here, I think I have my football stuff is coming out here. We're in alphabetical order. I'm making a huge mess. We're in alphabetical order, so it makes it easy. I'm just scared of going too far here. So let's get to the F's. And we have all these football ones. Yes, this is very girly, but guess what? It's my planner and not my son's planner is why it's very girly. And then we're gonna use practice, I think, with it also. So he has 4 times this week. We might need another, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we want practice to say this is practice and not a game, and then we'll write the time in between, I guess. I don't know, it's a pretty busy sticker, but that's okay. Because I also need to keep track of when his football games is versus my daughter dances at football games, and those are like 2 different times. Like she dances at the high school level, and then he is elementary games. So these are 5:30 to 7, no pads. They're not wearing like all their football gear the first 2 practices. So no pads. Guys, my eyelid is twitching. This has been happening for like 6 weeks. It's always the same eyelid, same exact spot. It's been twitching so many times every single day. It is crazy. And I don't think I need new glasses. I'm gonna go get that checked out, but I have never had like consistent eyelid twitching like this. Okay, so this is 5:30 to 7, so we can go. What time did I say that our dance is before I put this down? 4 to 8:30. So yeah, we could put dance up there further. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, if you want the ones that go the full length, that's 3D, E, and F. So 3F would be the one that does the whole entire length. I don't really mind either way. I just make whatever work. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is dance, and we need 6 for dance. That is crazy. Let's see, we could do 1, 2, 3. Let's do mostly big, and then this will be a hockey. So let's dedicate that one to a hockey one because I'll denote both of my kids as hockey. We're just gonna grab one of these bright color ones because I feel like all these colors will match this kit just fine. We're gonna use the pink one for that. And then I think that's the only like other big thing. Oh, my appointment stuff. So this one will be for appointment here. I'm just trying to use a lot of my stickers out of these sticker books because it's like it fills up and you keep on adding to it every week. We'll just put doctor appointment there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will all be dance. That actually is just like perfect because that's what we needed. The other thing, hold on. We had those icons out right here for dance. Let me see how these fit. Maybe I want them. We'll kind of alternate where they go. That'll be cute. We don't have purple in this spread. Let's go down to orange. We do definitely have an orange. Yellow will go really good with that one. And then the green down here can go really good with this one. Okay, and because they have dance, we might not need to label it dance, do we? Let's not. I feel like let's not. Let's bite the bullet and don't do it. Okay. Let's pre-fill in some of these things. Okay. So the doctor's appointment is really easy to fill in. Urology, we will write. And then this we'll write hockey big because that's just cute. And then 12:45 ultrasound. This is for my kidney stones that I had surgery on. I don't know, I'm a little suspicious that I have more already. which is really frustrating because I don't want to go through all that again. That stint sucked really bad. So we'll see what all they say, and then I'll need labs after it, which is fine. And then our hockey is 9 o'clock and 11. And this is Kenzie on blue. And this is Beckett on blue. So 2 of my kids play hockey, and they either are on blue deck or black deck. So that's why I always write those colors in. And then we might wait to write in the dance ones until we're like laying stuff down a little bit more. Okay, other things for Monday we need to pay attention. We have the payday, we have the football that we're getting ready to lay down. We'll have the dance that we're getting ready to lay down. Choreo fees are due. There's no high school dance. And then we have to think about meals. Okay, there's actually a lot going on for this day. I might have to flip back again. Okay, so we have football down already. We need dance down, and dance was none for the littles and 4 to 8:30 for my oldest. Let's use green. So 0/4 to 8:30. And so let's get that all the way up here, because it's kind of that time frame. And I am going to write dance bag / snacks. They will also need a meal. Let's put film choreo. I need to look at the schedule. It'll probably be like 5:45 and 8:15. That will, let's put it 5:45 / 8:15. That my husband will have to go film because I'm at work. And then the other thing is a choreo check. So choreo checks / money. So choreography payments I need to do. And then the other thing is the team meal. So we need to like kind of see, I don't know, like usually a few moms take care of each day. So like 2 to 3 moms take care of Monday, 2 to 3 moms take care of Tuesday, so that it just breaks it up. And all of your kids end up getting fed in the end. So for work, I'll need my badge and I'll need lunch. We'll just kind of leave it at that. Not sure about meal plan yet. Football, we need to, we'll write football bag / water. He doesn't have a snack break. He needs a whole bunch of water. So we'll do that instead. And then the other thing that I'm trying to do is pre-plan out my walks. And I work at 9, so I feel like I can get up early this day and go for a walk. So what I have been doing is trying to commit myself to it by just putting the icon in there to remind me, like, you told yourself you wanted to do this. Okay. I feel like that's good. Let's go on to Tuesday. That was a lot. It's about to be more. Okay, urology is on Tuesday, and we're just gonna cover up a huge section of the day because it's seriously, I'm gonna put it actually over towards the side if I can keep anything straight. There we go. Yeah, it's, I don't know, I'll probably leave at like 10, and my assumption is I'll probably be getting home at 5. But what we are going to do here, let's kind of flip back and forth. So we have the appointment in 4:30 to 6:30 and 4 to 8:30 is dance. So let's use one of the bigger ones, and let's write, what color? Football will be green today, and that one's blue. So let's go on to a pink one. So elevate senior. Okay, so we're 4:30 to 6:30 and 4 to 8:30 for this day. So let's go lay down this, and let's lay down football. This will go all the way up here at like 4. And then practice is no pads, 5:30 to 7. So we're gonna lay it like way down here at 6:30 because I need some writing space here. So again, film, choreo, and I'll need to double check the times. Again, I think it's 5:45 and 8:15, but I just want to make sure because they're older girls and stuff changes just a little bit. And then a meal. So we'll write that. Okay, what else is going on Tuesday? Let's look over here. Well, first let's write down here. Dance bag / snacks. And then football bag / water. She will also need choreo payments because she'll have different choreographers on this day. So choreo payments, we'll write down. Okay, and then on Tuesdays we collect trash / recycling. And then let's look over here. So make sure, oh, on Monday we didn't put that there's no GDT dance week. No GDT dance. I think their coach is on vacation. Usually they never get time off like this, so it feels really weird. And then the meal we did, okay, bathrooms is the other thing I want to put. Beautiful. Okay, so then when I look at this, I have opportunities to walk, and it's probably, I don't know if I'll want to do it up here, if this will kind of be work time for planning with Jamie before I leave. Like, I'm just gonna kind of leave that portion of it open. So I think we're good for Tuesday. I know this is really, really in depth, but my hope is that this like really helps you also by doing it that way. Okay, so then Wednesday when we look at this, we have football, we have dance, it's trash and recycling day, and then we're gonna do laundry, water plants, and oh my gosh, a meal. Okay, so dance, let's do, we're gonna do blue here, so let's do the green because that's a very blue page. So Wednesday, and again, we're gonna write elevate, and we're gonna write in senior. There we go. And elevate for Wednesday is 4 to 6:30. And then our other team is 4:30 to 9. Okay. So this will go at like the 4 o'clock hour. And then, actually, let's use a pink one because there's, I mean, regardless, we're gonna have blue. So yeah, go ahead and use blue. Whatever. Okay. Oh my gosh, Cove is snoring. She's snoring again, you guys. Okay, so choreo film. Again, I'll check the times because it's definitely different. They'll have new choreographers, so choreo checks. And then that's a long day also, so senior meal. Okay, then that ends up making it up here. I want to write dance bags / snacks, football bag / water, choreography payment. This is a lot. It's Wednesday is trash day. Let me double check there's nothing else. I do want to get out trash and recycling. Let's see if we have it here alphabetically. Oh, and it's going to be a laundry day. So let's grab that sticker while it's sitting here. Oh, that's cute too. Let's just use it. Okay. Trash and recycling day. Beautiful. I always just put whatever like type of day it is, I put it way up there at the top. And then laundry day, I'll also just put right up there at the top with that cute girl. Okay, I think Wednesday is good, except for I need to put laundry over here and I need to put water plants. Okay. I'm not really filling out anything. Should I be? I work, I'm gone. This needs to be a work day. So let's put that in there. And then on to Thursday. Oops. Kind of locked myself out here. Okay. Thursday, I work at 7. Okay, 4 to 8:30. Let's fill out the dance one here. How am I a football one short? Oh, it's down here. Silly me. Okay, just put football down there. And then dance will be Miss Pink. Okay, and I know both teams have it, so let's write both teams. Okay, and then looking back here, Thursday, we have 4 to 6:30 and 4 to 8:30. So 4 to 6:30 and 4 to 8:30. And then we need choreo film again. Choreo checks. And choreo meal. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else on Thursday? Oh yeah, I work. Just small detail, that's all. You know what I didn't put in, you guys? You're probably yelling at me, is trying to say when I'm gonna walk, which this day is pretty open, so I guess I can kind of leave that part open. And that day I'm gonna be walking a lot because that appointment, so actually maybe I haven't quite missed it. Okay, let's get some green. What was my schedule? I'm exhausted. 7 o'clock. Okay, beautiful. And then we need to put work. I need to find this little buddy here. Let's put where I will need my badge, my lunch. We're almost there. It's gonna start going faster, hopefully. I mean, no guarantees, but. Okay, 7 is when I get done. I was supposed to get done at 9 last night, but our second location was getting their butts handed to them and still had a whole bunch of patients. So instead of going home, I went over there and helped them close down. And I don't know if I regretted that or if I was proud of myself, probably more proud of myself, but I got out of work 45 minutes late instead of getting off early because of it. I don't know. I would appreciate it if it was me there alone. And so hopefully she appreciated it also. So dance bags / snacks. This is very repetitive, but very necessary too. Football bag / water. Choreography payment. And then what else was on Thursday? Anything? No, just the meal. Okay, so we're good. So the next day I work, and right here, Friday, let's do, I guess this one at 9, I think. Yes. Boo, 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 badge. Boo, 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 lunch. Let's put our work stuff, whatever random stethoscope I want to find here. Let's grab a work script. Okay, and then let's do this line first before I lay too much down. There we roll. And then we have dance on that day. Oh, I love a good filled out planner here. Okay, none, and then 4 to 8:30. Okay. Again, just get it laid. Let's go back a little. There we go, 4 to 8:30. We don't have football. And so we need dance bag / snacks. I can't write. Let's grab this and put it up here. There we go. I more go to work at 8:30, so I leave the house like around 8. So like I need to prompt myself to get up early enough to go on a walk first. But it's been so nice and beautiful in the mornings to go on a walk, so I want to actually. Okay, dance bag, snacks. Choreography should be paid by this time. Choreo film. And then meal. So senior meal. Okay. And I have nothing else written for that day, so I think we're good there. Okay, hockey, 9 and 11. So we're just going to put this big old chunk there. I wonder if family members will want to go out to eat. I mean, we're going to be there from like 8:30 to 12:30, like 4 hours. Oh, my japers. I wish I didn't just say that out loud. Oh, and then I think this last dance one is 4 to 8:30, but I want to double check here. Yes, 4 to 8:30. So none / 4 to 8:30. She is gonna be exhausted. Poor girl. It's so exciting though. All right, choreo film. Like we still need to go and film a couple of times that day. And then meal again. I should just go buy a whole bunch of not Alani's, like bubblers and all that kind of stuff, because they need energy like crazy. Okay, so hockey bag / water. It gets hot out there / shirts. I need to make sure those are, we haven't used them for quite a few weeks and they should be hanging. We have one specific spot that we hang all sports stuff, regardless of whose it is, so that we only have to go to one spot for sports stuff. So, and it's worked out for quite a few years. And then we need dance bag / snacks. She needs water too, but I mean, like, all my girls are really good at taking care of that part of it. And then let's see if there's anything else. No, okay. Then when we go on to Sunday, we have our injection. So that is something. And honestly too, like, I'll walk sometime this day. I just don't know, in morning, evening, like my kids like going with me walking. And so we'll kind of see. What was I looking for? Oh, the injection. Okay. And it was a single injection and we do it at night. Boom. So we're going to put it, let's put it up here at like 5. I've been trying to get him to like move it up a little bit so that it's not around a meal time, because he throws up with it every time. But he's a kid and he wants to push it off thinking that we'll just forget. And we can't forget. Like, it's super important for his health. All right, this will be a work day too. It's not having other stuff. And then honestly, part of this day probably will be, but we'll kind of wait and see. Okay, I want to flip through everything, make sure I used what I wanted to use. The film edit, we'll have to see exactly where we're sitting. Power hour is really hard because we're gone so much. Grocery pickup will happen. I just don't know what day. Like, I think I was trying to look at it back here at my week at a glance, and it'll probably be Wednesday. But my other saving grace is that now my daughter's 16, and she, even when I'm at work, has been going and picking him up. So that gives me a little bit more leniency there. Okay, and then we used our dance ones, we used our hockey one, we used our injection. We'll continue to use this. Let's see if there's any scripts. We use the stethoscopes, planner, trash, recycling, laundry, cleaning. I don't think any scripts quite yet. I'll end up using some. Same with this. I'll probably end up using the rest of that. Practice we did. Meal we did. Didn't need these yet. I don't know what days like all this stuff is going to be occurring quite yet. The video, like the filming, is probably going to be Sunday. It seems like that's when it's fitting out. And then I want to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I want to see what it's like the week is truly looking like. There's laundry, grocery. So yeah, I think we used what we wanted to use. Okay, so let's flip back through this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, love it. And we have like a lot of base plans already down. And when I've done this the last couple of weeks, it's been really, really helpful. And so I think I'm going to continue to go this in depth. If you guys don't like long videos, I'm so sorry, but I love watching people like actually truly plan. This was the week at a glance that we have already done together. And so that's really helpful too. And so, all right, this is kit 369. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.